No badges allowed.
All right, let's go ahead and get this meeting started. All right.
My mom, you son of a bitch.
Let's get this meeting started. Pipe down, pipe down. Everybody be quiet. All right, so point of contention very quickly. All right. Look for permission to set down spike strips, okay? We're not going to go over what happened because, you know, shit happens. It is what it is. I took control of the chase and it was settled and everything was all good. Does anybody want to have questions or comments or concerns during that S plus boost chase?
Can we talk about spikes in general, not the S boost?
Oh, okay. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, just PSA, stop trying to spike cars at 150 miles an hour.
Okay. Did y'all hear what Mervin just said?
Yeah.
Okay, it should be a resounding yes.
Yeah, I heard it, and I agree, right? It's crazy to do that.
Someone,
but I am curious.
the other day tried to spike at 170 on Davis.
Okay.
I am curious, though.
Hold on, before you go into whatever you're about to say, Bloom. Look, there's probably 1,000 examples of placing spike strips in the wrong way. We're not going to go over that. Go ahead, Bloom.
I think he's more so talking about he doesn't think they actually deploy it over a certain speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we always say don't do it.
Which they don't, but at the same time, you putting spikes down could cause further effects of them crashing.
Yeah. That's why I was curious. I was curious if it did something.
Sometimes they can still deploy over 100. Yes. I do know that can sometimes mess up, so just try not to. I mean, obvious areas not to spike are like areas where someone's gonna be fucking flying at 100 miles an hour.
Most straights.
Yeah.
Like,
probably shouldn't try to spell like someone.
I was literally just curious if there was any reason besides they see us, so they're gonna do some evasive maneuvers and it's dangerous, yada yada. But if that's it, then I mean I agree. I just was curious.
Okay.
But yeah, once they're spiked going that fast, they're gonna fly into a wall or someone else.
Blow out the tires.
Anymore.
Okay, hold on. Can I extend that to also not pitting at the same speeds? Because I watched somebody pit a semi truck into an ambulance earlier, and that needs to not happen.
Don't do that.
EMS was on scene. Okay.
Well, most people don't actually know how to pit either. They just ram into the side of the car. So I think that's
good.
Well, it looks like they do, but I mean, you got to keep in mind what they see is
true.
Yeah, it's not always exactly what's happening. Yeah.
Tire to back tire.
So that's not always the case, okay? You know what? I'm gonna just put it out there.
That's not it for me.
All right, some of y'all may have big ass bubbles, okay? Mervin, do you have a big ass bubble?
Yeah, and a big ass head.
No.
You don't? Okay, you're amazing. That's actually cool as fuck. But what about you, Pete? You got big ass bubble?
Hey, Jared.
Hey guys.
Okay, cool. So it's okay to use your bubble to pit people, okay? Just be aware of whether or not you have a bubble. That's yes. Okay.
Honestly, sometimes your bubble is the only way you can cleanly pit someone.
Yeah.
The only if you without using it, you're just gonna ram them in the.
Really unfortunate, but you know it is what it is. Okay.
Can I add on to what you're saying?
Do not pit at over 100 and don't pit at fucking ridiculous speeds, y'all. Okay. Use your brain. For those of you that are able to rub two brain cells together. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be gone over? I mean, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on shit that we already should know.
Can I say something?
But it doesn't have to do with this though.
Okay. Before we get into other things, command.
Jared,
so always go with command and then.
I don't think you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, always go with command first. Hey, Claire, you got some shit you want to say?
Do your jobs. I mean, that's
all right. Solid. Okay, Peek, you're next.
It comes from Svensson.
Oh, thank you.
I also have nothing.
Adding on to the bubble thing, and this is literally for only like cadets or brand new officers. I'm glad that you brought it up. I think the biggest problem with people pitting, because I see it a lot also, especially in our pursuits, is that you need to understand what the fuck your bubble is. I feel like that's one thing that everyone standing up here understands and knows like the back of their hand. And as sad as it is to say that you need to understand that too, you really do, because it will, like, if you're going for a pit and that fucking car is a brick, it's not because that guy is this or the car is that. It's literally just bubble versus bubble. And if you understand what your bubble is, it can change the fact of you not being able to pit that vehicle. So take some time, figure the fuck out what it is, and over time you'll be able to establish how you can pit a vehicle a little bit better. But sending your car into them at 130 and launching them and saying, well, that's the only way I can pit them isn't a fucking excuse. That's not in reference to anything other than past experiences, like, you know, the last couple of days. So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to say that.
All right, cool. Do we have like any high command here or other command? I know Trooper Ripley said he didn't need any say anything. Wrangler, are you actually
It's
high
Thursday.
command?
I'm a captain again.
Oh,
Hey, Cap.
okay.
Wait, I
You
think
got
it was PSD Wrangler.
right. Do you
Wait,
have some
what?
shit you
Got
want to
another
add?
hour?
PSD. Yeah, I think another hour.
Okay.
No. Courts operate in EST. You would know that if you ever went.
I
I
just
do go to court.
Wrangler, do you have anything you want to
Not
add?
a lot.
You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Hold on. What was just being said?
We were just talking about.
You guys are either doing great or you're not doing great.
Okay.
What
Thank
is
you,
it today?
Captain.
Thank you.
What are we
Appreciate
doing?
it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Welcome back, Captain Wrangler.
Everyone
Today
out
we're
there,
you
do
guys
y'all
are doing
have
great.
everyone out there, y'all have some shit y'all need to add before I
Yes!
let you know, Black come up here and have a Black announcement?
I have one thing.
You know, here's a question, Wrangler. Do you still need that warrant?
All right. So if you're like back up on a scene, and a lot of shit's happening. Like earlier, we had an obviously S+ boost that turned into an officer-involved shooting. Just take initiative. Like any CVPIs, and like including myself, like I took initiative to take back the suspected, 99 vehicle. But we need to have more people that are just rather than just standing around doing nothing, doing fuck all, to actually do something and maybe collect casings or collect a vehicle, whatever the case may be. Instead of just standing around. Because we had that happen earlier, and
Good point.
felt like I was the only one, and the interceptor drivers were the only ones doing something.
Many hands make light work.
Yeah.
Solid.
Makes everything a lot more smooth.
Solid.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Good announcement. Good shit. Davenport, you just got here. You got some shit you want to add to this before we close out?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
Okay, we're just talking about,
Literally just walked in.
pretty much just do your shit, do your job. It's pretty much like shit that was like said, but like points, like higher points of contention. Just understand where your bubble is when you pit people. It's probably the biggest thing. Okay.
Yep.
But that being said, I don't have too much more. Davenport, Claire, I think Wrangler is high command again, possibly. Okay.
That's right. We had a high command meeting today, and oh man, yeah, we're fucked.
Cool. I don't think Ripley had anything else to add, but let's turn it over to Black and let Black have her announcement. Then we'll turn it out.
All right. Be very careful when going to Humane Labs. There was a gas leak there. Apparently the gas leak is pretty bad. I know earlier they had a triage point set up at Viceroy Medical, where EMS were taking people who were affected by whatever kind of toxin this is.
Yeah.
They were taking them there. So if you find someone who looks like a ghoul from like Fallout, just bring them to Viceroy. Don't bring them to, well, I mean, I guess I don't know if that applies to this shift anymore. Confirm with EMS and just don't go into Humane Labs. There was also some kind of like gas leaked at Alta Street Apartments. So maybe also avoid Alta Street Apartments and maybe wear a gas mask. I don't know. I just hope your skin doesn't fall off. Good luck.
I got one thing to bring up.
Oh, go
Wrangler,
ahead.
what do you
Go ahead,
mean
Rip.
by what you said?
Oh, you'll see.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Nothing really happened.
Who the fuck is
Michael
that?
Simone is in town. This is Michael Simone. Take a look. This is his mugshot. He's in town right now. We want him bad. The high value target unit has been looking for this guy. He's a literal terrorist. We've had him in our custody before, and he weaseled his way out of it. So if you see this motherfucker right here, all hands on deck. Do not try to be some hero cop and get him yourself or something. Call in the fucking cavalry. And if you're on a fucking traffic stop or something less priority, drop what you're doing. If you hear this guy's name, drop what you're doing and get to that guy.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people.
Did someone Mike Tyson him? Why is half his ear gone?
That's a red line. That's a red line.
That's a number 5.
On his forehead.
Oh.
He has what tattooed on his forehead?
He's an upside down cross tattooed on his forehead.
Oh, that's
Okay,
odd.
good.
This
good
guy
distinguishes.
works-
Is that 21 Savage?
Stable
That's a
21,
knife.
21.
Okay.
It's a
This
knife.
guy
When
looks
we-
like a woman
21,
pretending
21.
to be a man in a movie.
Holy shit.
He looks like a loser.
All right.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Does he wear
Also-
masks?
All right, very last thing before we do turn out.
Okay.
Claire told me earlier that if we do this on any suspect, we will be fired.
Not fired, just no, don't fucking do that on people.
Yeah. So
What about this?
No, God damn it.
Is this
Yeah,
okay?
if I see anyone doing that, you'll have a vacation for a day or two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, lady.
All
right.
We're just full
What the
sending
fuck
it.
is going
Huh?
on?
Yeah.
And there's actually one thing I want to bring up too. Anyone that's taken out cadets and officers for this matter, whenever you take a weapon off someone, run that weapon through evidence. It was just by pure coincidence we found 2 weapons last night that weren't run by that come back to some pretty serious shit. So that were found on people. So yeah, it all comes back
Thank you,
to
lady.
do your fucking job. Don't be lazy.
So we
Please.
can't Fortnite dance on top of people.
No, we can't.
No,
Okay.
Ranger, you
So
can't.
look, I think that's it. Turn out. Meeting adjourned. Go arrest motherfuckers. Good shit, y'all.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna say if you want to ask for
Austin
high
Davis,
command
stand for
approval,
meeting.
feel free, and we can authorize it just like we would anything else.
Okay. That.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd give them 2 days off from high command.
Oh well. Hey, I guess it depends on your department.
Yes.
There you go.
Meeting adjourned, guys. Go arrest people. Hell yeah.